Chapter 928. The courtesan Komurasaki takes the stage.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Procrastinators Podcast.
Neither of us realized that he said that it's actually the podcast. Alright, back to the show.
Welcome back after, it wasn't here, but now it is. I'm the best guy ever, and this is Hypocrite.
Oh, Christmas is just around the corner, and the ocean is getting cold. It's freezing up. Soon we won't be able to move.
It's very chilly. We're headed towards possibly a winter island coming up. You never know.
Yeah.
We might get shipwrecked there.
Dude, I just wondered,
weeks.
does the podcast, do we like have adventures off screen and then we come back while we're in between islands to do a podcast?
Absolutely. Although it is also we are definitely pirates having adventures. Although it is technically possible that since we're like real Nibba pirates, our lives are actually extremely boring, and we've just been sailing like in the hopes of getting to the next town, but we haven't because we're so bad at being pirates. We're just lost.
We're not good navigators. We just kill all the birds and all the fish, and that's how we're surviving.
We're so straight that we're the worst navigators in the world. That's canon. Write that in the history books, folks. That's why Roronoa Zoro is so bad. He's so straight. He doesn't have the gay and navigator. He's just a navitor. Yeah, there it is. We cracked the code.
Funnily enough, being straight means you can't go in a straight line.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely true. Let's get to it. Chapter 928, The Courtesan Komurasaki Takes the Stage.
Yes.
Here it is, folks. Let's get into it.
Cover page is Frankie doing her thing.
Well, before that, there's this big old color spread. I just want to comment. There's like a big double-page spread. People seem to like this. I think this is lame because it's just images that were taken from other places and like stitched together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Look at Frankie on the right. He's got his like weird, like that's actually a shot at a weird angle that makes him look like his proportions are weird compared to like Robin right next to him, who looks like a 10 out of 10 bombshell, perfect. But it's like different and strange to me.
The thing that's annoying me is like you look at Usopp and his line width, and then you look at Chopper down there, and it's like really thin.
Like, remember when fucking Oda made that incredible spread of all the Marines that, like, it was for Film Z or whatever. There were, like, all the Marines when they were young in the background. Like, there was, like, 100 of them tiled. And then in the foreground, there was, like, Z and maybe, like, Luffy or something, and they were, like, fighting. And that was, like, first of all, that was all new art, so it was all consistent. It all looked good. And there was, like, lore. There was literal lore ramifications of that double-page spread, and it was beautiful. This is just, like, slapped together. Like, literally, that art of Ace on the top left is from Alabasta. Don't get me wrong, it looks good, but it's like a totally different art style. And there's, like, Morgan up here. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean...
Not my favorite.
It's whatever. The thing I liked was realizing that Vivre cards is French, because Je vais vivre at the bottom there. I typed that into Google a while ago, and I forgot exactly what it says, but it's something like, I will live, or like, we will live.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
So, like, Vivre card is a life card, literally.
Well, shit. I've been wondering for a long time what the heck that meant, and now I know. Cool. Redeemed. Color spread redeemed.
Yes.
Anyway, as you were saying, color page is Frankie doing an epic superhero pose for all the animal children. Dope.
And on to the chapter.
Here we go.
So right after Luffy and Kid. I was about to say Law, but no, it's the Kid. It's the one syllable man. They did a cool thing, and now the whole prison is like talking about like, oh, wasn't that so sick? Aren't those guys cool?
They're super popular.
The old man's sitting there saying, "Oh, thank you, Straw Hat," and Luffy gives him some food stamps. And
I like that he's called a senior prisoner, like it's a title.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's literally describing what he is, just an old man prisoner. But still, it's funny to me. Fuck you.
Yeah. So he takes the food stamps, he goes away, and then suddenly, boom, poof, it's Raizo is here.
There he is. Well, okay, this is important. So we've got men on the inside attempting to break Luffy out Okay, cool. Rise is right there. And can we talk about how fucking jacked Luffy is looking here? He's looking beefy as shit. He's looking roided. He's looking ripped. He's looking puffed. He's looking poofed. God damn, boy.
You know,
he's thick. He's thick as hell.
You know, I guess that's true. It seems to be like a lot of characters are just being drawn, with bigger muscles.
Yeah.
Like more recently, because I guess it's just like you draw so many characters and they all have to be stronger than the last set of characters. So I guess the next gets progressively less and less existent.
I was going to say, I agree with that, but it's like, ever since the time skip, Oda's kind of had an awkward thing going on where he's like trying to make Luffy look a little bit more buff. And this is it's kind of strange how beefy it like doesn't look correct.
I don't know. I didn't really catch that it was like anything unusual. So maybe
I kind of want to go back and like study his body, like all the way up through, everything, I guess. But I'm not getting bent out of shape about it. Although Zoro's beefiness has been pronounced clearly, and Luffy's at like Zoro levels here. This boy's they've been slipping. Maybe okay, headcanon. We know that like Kaido uses like weapons, and he was helping Doflamingo work on. Actually, Big Mom was helping Doflamingo to help Caesar Clown to make those giganticism pills. My point is, Kaido's a weapons dealer guy. Maybe he's slipping some roids into his prisoners' food so that they will be powerful slaves and they'll, work real good.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I think more of what is happening is that Luffy is like turning into like an ace build. So he's more like his brother, kind of. Like, that's what I think when I look at him. I'm like, oh yeah.
That's definitely happening.
That's an ace.
Although, don't forget, they have no biological connection. So,
well, yeah, but like, it's not like a biological thing. If you exercise, you gain muscle. I don't know. It's just like a visual thing. Anyway, Raizo.
Yeah, he's cool.
I wasn't expecting a prison break to be in the motions like immediately. I thought it would be like they have to do stuff, and then getting Luffy out is going to be a big thing. But then Luffy surprises everyone by breaking himself out, or like whatever.
Yeah.
But
the one thing I like about this is that we are at like high power levels here. It's like, excuse me, it would be almost unbelievable for like the level of allies that Luffy has. Luffy fucking took on Big Mom, defeated Katakuri, etc., etc. For like his allies to not be able to like defeat these like prison guard mooks. Sure, they work for Kaido, but they're still basically mooks. Would be almost more hard to believe than like Raizo, for example, being able to get in here and like sneak in and shit. So I think this is good. I like this approach. I'm thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm interested. I hope that it's not just a place of mooks, as it were. I hope that there is actually like kind of a difficulty in getting Luffy out.
The war. I mean, they talked about the Hippo guy was the vice warden. I think the warden. I think will be a character of note.
He'll be like a main crew guy, probably.
Yeah, I hope so. But then, boom, turn the page. Hey, there he is. Yes. Haired Caribou. Bam,
we mentioned him last time, seeing him there, and here he is, being a character, saying words.
Saying all kinds of words, including words such as, hey, isn't it cool that we're wearing these...
somewhat weaker Seastone cuffs.
Somewhat weaker Seastone cuffs. They answered it, guys. We got it. We did it.
I feel like this is like kind of... It is annoying me a little bit that this is a trend going around. It seems to just be a trend, and I don't know what the purpose of the trend is other than like cliffhanger and or to annoy theorists. But like something gets introduced in a chapter, and everyone's like, wait a minute, how does that work? That doesn't seem to line up. And then the next chapter is like, and this is a special case where it's different. And it's like, oh, we all go, oh, now it makes sense. It just happens a lot. I don't know whether I like it, because like the Seastone cuffs being weaker than normal sort of invalidates the hype moment where Luffy and Kid were doing all that amazing stuff while wearing them. And that was the point.
That's true.
That was the point of that part in the last chapter. But now it's like, they were somewhat weaker, but still strong, kind of.
Well, this is a little bit silly. Like, so Oda needed to find a way to like like at least for somebody like Kid, who has like paramecia activation powers with his magnetism, he clearly he wanted to find a way to like deal with like overpowered devil fruit users like Kid and probably like Caribou with his swamp, Logia devil fruit, the Numa no Mi. That's what it's called. So he had to like find a way to make that work, but then he's like, no, hey, and then his editor says like, hey Oda, didn't you make it so that when they wear the things they get? And Oda's like, shit. What do I do now?
Shit.
I have to like find. God damn it!
God
what do I
damn
do?
Just
Maybe it's as simple as maybe like normal Seastone cuffs are like the whole circumference is Seastone. Maybe only half of the circumference.
I can totally buy, because like you can make certain like a metal like more or less refined by adding crap to the smelting process to make it like a certain percentage less. Like the science isn't wrong. It's just like the decision to make it that the case. Like we didn't think of it, but like
Like, so I can accept this. It doesn't, like, bother me, but I think it was fair for us to, like, have an expectation, because there was no discussion at any point in the, like, 1,000 chapters of One Piece up to this point of any kind of, like, oh, there's different types of Seastone. There's different types of Seastone cuffs. It's true that, like, science is involved in a lot of this, and, like, things can change. I'm just not overly, like... freaked. Like, here's an example. Like, I brought up when we were talking last week about how when Marco the Phoenix, he got handcuffed during the big war, and he was still able to run around and like do stuff. Okay, my question is this: did Onigumo, I think was the guy who put the cuffs on Marco, did he bring in the like weaker version of these cuffs to the fucking war of the best against Whitebeard? Probably not, right? Like, why would you possibly do that and not just bring the strongest kind that you have to a fucking war? But Marco was still able to move around. So was there even really a need to introduce this, like, distinction about, oh, these are the weaker kind of handcuffs? I don't think there was. And it's... I don't know. You know?
That's true. Like, it's just... That's why I was thinking it might just be like a theorist trap. Like, a thing comes up and then they brush it off in a little speech bubble in the next episode, and we're like, okay.
Oda's trying to shut us down, man.
He doesn't like what we're doing here. He doesn't like people going off and thinking about stuff too much. Just enjoy it, you idiot.
You know,
we got a podcast to run here. We got to make
I know. This is big
business.
Money. We've got investors to appease and stockbrokers to bribe. So, you know, go easy on us, Mr. Man. Well, okay, in any case, now that Oda's been thoroughly debunked as a hack fraud, I like to give us a little Caribou trivia for the babies who don't remember him, as we do. Haha, very funny. Yes. He wants to join up with Luffy, though, and do a prison break. But Luffy doesn't like this man.
He doesn't like this man, but I think this is cool.
If you recall, just so everybody can remember, Luffy was the one who caught Caribou raping, well, okay, everyone, it looks like rape. He was, in fact, just trying to kidnap the mermaid princess. And Luffy, pow, punched him. And at least I think that was Luffy. Pretty sure it was him. Yeah. So that was happening. And then he got punched. And then he ran away.
Obvious parallels here to potential team up like an Impel Down with Buggy and Mr. 3 and Crocodile and all that. I'm gonna enjoy seeing Caribou be along for the ride.
He's the Buggy of the group, for sure.
Yeah, and you know, he might be a good eventual candidate to join Buggy's crew or something.
That's so true. Oh my god, what if like every person who had their own cover arc, except for Jinbei, main character, he gets all of One Piece, gets like joins Buggy's crew. Buggy, who had the first cover arc. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Morgan had the first cover arc, but Morgan can join Buggy's crew too. Everybody can join his crew.
Like every character is like slighted by Luffy, like beaten by him, and is like...
Alvida did it.
It's every like Morgan could join, Caribou could join, every small time
Captain Kuro, Captain Krieg, all those guys.
The Buggy pirates, and then Buggy becomes the Pirate King, and then they all become rich.
Do you think? Just a quick question. Like, I would actually love to see, like, at the final war of One Piece, like Kuro, Krieg, I don't know, like whoever, Morgan. I'd love to. I guess Arlong, sure. I'd love to see those guys like, as members of Buggy's crew, or just around, somewhere involved. I almost feel like Oda, like, doesn't like those characters anymore, you know? Because, like, they never have shown up. He almost seems, like, embarrassed of them because maybe they're, like, too small time. I don't know. You get any feelings like that?
I don't think... Well, I can't remember what happened, like, what was said to Don Krieg and to Kuro specifically. Did they get like,
Kuro
captured?
was literally piled on a ship and, like, kicked out into the ocean, like, with his whole crew piled up with Kuro on top, I think. So, like, they weren't dead or anything. They just... And they didn't even turn him into the fucking cops or anything, even though, like, Kuro's whole thing was that he didn't want to get arrested because he wanted to be a... like a, you know, whatever, a fucking, he wanted to take over Kaya's place or whatever. And Krieg was just taken by Ging, and, like, they also just, like, sailed away. So I don't know. They're out there.
I mean, Ging is, like, the only one who might show up because he said he would to fight Sanji or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you in the Grand Line. He hasn't done that. But, like, I feel like it would be kind of stupid for every single character to eventually end up in the New World when the New World is, like, one of the hardest places to exist.
I suppose that's true.
And it'll be nice to have, like, when news of Luffy the Pirate King comes on the thing and on the papers, and to have, like, every character all over the world, you know, see what they're up to, like, see if Kuro's actually a good guy now and he's just, like, actually a butler.
It's just that Oda never has depicted them. The reason I bring it up is just because, well, one of them. Because, like, on page 1 in this color spread was, like, the only time I've seen these characters in, like, forever. Kuro's there. Morgan's there. I'm sure, Krieg's over on the right. These people are actually here, but they've, like, fucking Pearl is there. God damn. Right next to fucking, like, Vista. Flower Sword Vista. Like, one of the most strong men in the world is fucking Pearl from the Don Krieg Pirates. I don't know. It's, you know what? Okay, moving on. Doesn't matter. Oda, bring back those guys in some small way.
I'd like to see Foxy come back.
One
as
panel.
Well.
Yeah, Foxy was in in the anime, Foxy had, like, his own filler arc, like, way later after Davy Back fight. It sucked, but, you know, it existed.
After the Davy Back fight? Yeah.
Yeah, it was after Davy Back fight.
I never
another
watched
one.
that.
Don't bother. It sucked. Okay, anyway. So Caribou's an asshole. Let me join Luffy. No. And then, well, bam! Axe Boy, mining at night. Here comes Captain Kid, throwing his pickaxe.
Dude, this is Minecraft. Look at, like, the
oh my god, you're right.
The right angles on all those rocks.
One Piece just finally got good. It's finally Minecraft. Oh my god, imagine Diamond Joe's coming in here with his diamond devil fruit and just going buck fucking wild! Oh my god.
Everyone gets their mining pickaxe and defeats him instantly.
Oh shit.
They pick him up, they turn him into armor, and they're wearing him. Like, no.
Damn, that'd be fucked up. Okay, anyway, so here's Kid, just walking over, looking like a badass, so clearly missing his left arm, as we saw before, and he says something very interesting, all right? So Caribou's talking about how Caribou said that, he fought Big Mom and got his arm cut off, and then he ran away. He's, talking shit on Kid. And Kid's like, no. What happened was, I injured one of the Sweet Commanders, so he doesn't say which. Now that we know who they are, I'd be curious. But what actually happened was he lost the arm before that during a battle with the Red Hair Pirates, with Shanks' crew. I wonder who took that arm. I wonder who did it.
Shanks?
Could it be Lucky Roo? Could it be Shanks? Could it be Ben Beckham? I don't know.
Ben Beckham's a shooter man, isn't he?
He shot his fucking arm off with, like, 20 bullets. I don't know. It's possible. Well, that's cool. Anyway, whatever. Caribou's like, ugh! He's in the middle of between these two powerhouse Titan men. I'm going to take down Kaido. Kid and Luffy are like, no, it's going to be me. It's going to be me. So that's what's going on with those guys. Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I want to see where this is going. So next, we flash over, and we're back to the big bitch. Komurasaki. Here she comes, ladies and gentlemen.
The artist previously known as Big Bitch. She's not actually very big, as we will find out.
That's true. That's very true. But I like her style. But okay, we'll get to that. I've got a lot of things to say about this character. So everyone's gathered around. Komurasaki's passing through. Everybody wants that piece. And then, here she comes.
And then some knife-wielding men right at the front, they say they're going to kill that woman. They say this is the end. This is it. I hate you.
These guys, are they even respecting women right now, guys?
They're not even doing that.
Come on, guys. That's bullshit.
It looks like a little samurai man or some cool guy with a thing.
Yeah.
Who has some sort of character design, so maybe he will be important.
I thought there'd be more to this guy, but he only gets like he slashes those guys, then is not relevant for the rest of the chapter. But okay, maybe later. Maybe later we'll see more.
I mean, the fact that they showed even like a panel of like an eye that doesn't look generic.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like
although the Wano guys are there's some interesting stuff going on here.
Yeah, I guess a lot of background characters do have some decent designs. So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see. In any case, so he cuts down these three guys who are looking all with some kind of way at Komurasaki, and then we get an absolutely fascinating flashback. There has never been a flashback like this in all of One Piece. Truly fascinating. So it's a flashback to the mind of one of these random men, this random old man among these guys. He flashes back thinking, "I want to be with you forever," which are the words of Komurasaki being said to him some time ago. So what we get, just no need to go into all the details, but the point is, it's a flashback detailing the relationship between her and him. And let's just be clear, she 100% just is a prostitute. It's all clear. I get it now. Geishas are not prostitutes, at least not explicitly. Whatever the courtesans, they are. They're the top tier prostitutes, but they are prostitutes. Okay, got it, understood. So she's talking. Komurasaki's talking about wanting to be bought out of the red light district, saved from this life to the sky. She's like, "Oh, please, won't you, but the price on me so high, but I need your help to get out of here. If only you could help me." And so the guy's like, "Okay, you're pretty, so I'll do it." And it just details this story of her collecting money bit by bit from this guy who frankly is overly naive. She tells him not to give him like save up to like buy her all at once, but she takes it and he's like, "Oh yeah, hold on to the money and then we'll have everything and I'll buy you once it's all together." And so she takes the money and he goes back to get more. And so he loses everything. He loses his warehouse, his family gets sold. I don't know what that means.
He's totally bewitched by her.
Yes.
And he goes all in on making her his wife. He gets all the money together. And I don't know. Yeah, he sold his family. I can only assume like into slavery, which is like fucked up.
That can't be right, can it? Well, I mean, I assume he just
if he's a man who has lots of money, he's probably like a wealthy aristocrat sort of guy.
Yeah.
And therefore has a wife and child that, he can pull strings and get them pulled, thrown into slavery.
Okay, hey, one quick point onto why I don't think that's likely. And this is a real reason. It's that considering the political dynamics of the aristocracy of Wano, he probably is married to a woman who was an aristocrat herself. Therefore, it is unlikely that he would make enemies in the community by selling her and her children, I mean, his wife or not. I'm just saying. Seems unlikely to me.
It seems unlikely, but he is not not in his right mind at the moment.
Okay.
Or at all.
Possible. Definitely possible. So anyway, he finally apparently has reached the sum total of all the money. He comes to pick her up. "Komurasaki, I'm here to pick you up. We can go." And then everybody laughs at the whorehouse. They just laugh and laugh and laugh. He's like, "Don't laugh. Get her out here. It's time to go." And they're like, "Oh, has she done it to another one?" And out comes Komurasaki saying, that money, you said it was mine, right? Ha 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 ha. I spent it, you dumbass. Which actually was very poor money management. She should have just saved that for a long-term investment plan for retirement. But okay, nonetheless. So she just keeps it. She duped this guy, and everyone's here's laughing at him. Fucking, what's his face? The big hair guy, Kyoshiro. He's just looking down saying, "Hey, man, you got fucked over. Komurasaki, you got to leave her alone. You got all your money taken."
It wasn't that. I mean, maybe he knows. I can assume he knows. But, apparently she's been saying to him that the old man has been stalking her. So it's not just
telling some lies.
Yeah, his reputation is all kinds of ruined at this moment.
Yes, it is, and not to mention his family destroyed and his wealth generating everything about his life is gone. But Komurasaki just pieces out. She just throws deuces and moonwalks out of that room. And boom, here we get the big full reveal of her face, of her geisha face with her big, look at those shoes. What are those?
Those are the highest heels you can buy.
I like them. They look like sushi rolls before they get chopped up.
They do.
They're cool. She's got mega DSLs. Gentlemen, that stands for dick-sucking lips. And that's the way that this is a totally unique and distinct character design. We've never seen lips like this before. That's a real point. You got to look for the nuances when it comes to females in One Piece. But she's looking good. We've got Otoko. Otoko down there, just smiling it up, looking adorable. And her, I don't know, big sister, whatever. She looks cool. I really like her design. She looks really cool. And it's comforting to know that with enough money, I could buy sex with this woman. That's pretty cool. That's good to know.
It is very funny.
It's very amusing. So, and we see like other men are like yelling, not the same guy, but other men from that thing are like, you took all my money, I lost my family, give it back. So like all these men, this has happened to. So this is not exactly a nice person. This person is doing this a lot. And of course, all our incel boys are just being like, yeah, she's so kawaii. I want to waifu her up and shit. Very foolish.
And then, she says the big funny. I despise those who are poor. Wink. They cry themselves to death.
She's just saying what we're all thinking, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. This is what it comes down to. You know what? So she's a bad person. She's a jerk. But you know what? She's an honest thought. She is an honest thought, at least at this stage of the game. Not when she's like taking your money, but afterward, she'll be straight with you. Like, yeah, no, you're poor. Fuck you. You're worthless to me.
Damn.
That's a capitalist right there.
Cold-hearted, dude.
You know what? She's actually not a capitalist because capitalists, you shouldn't lie.
She's a thieverist.
If you lie, you're not.
She's a manipulist.
Yes.
I was thinking that this is kind of like a reverse Arlong.
Yeah.
Because of the way Arlong was like, just get the big money and then you'll be free. And Nami was like, okay. She didn't get free, though.
He was like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's true. Money. I wonder if money is going to be... You know what I'm really wondering? Like, what's going on with this character exactly? What's the... Like, we got a big flashback just for her. And I'm wondering, and not that a flashback means like confirmed for crew. Oh my God, we've got the final member of the crew, guys. Unironically, I would love it. Put her in the fucking crew, Oda. Fuck Carrot. I don't give a shit. Komurasaki is a bad bitch, and I want her.
That would be interesting. That's what I need from a new One Piece Straw Hat crew member is a fucking interesting character and backstory.
I like
the idea
her a
that this
lot
person would have to be redeemed for them to join. That's cool.
Nah, fuck that. No, don't redeem her at all. Join exactly as you are now and change nothing. This is a winner right here.
Dude, Sanji would be ruined. He would die. He would be dead the whole time.
Oh, shit, you're right. That's true. Maybe she literally joins just, like, to get the money that comes with being a pirate king. Maybe her character arc is trying to fuck Luffy so that she can, like, manipulate him, but, like, he's got that incel strength. He can't be seduced by a harlot, by a thought of this caliber.
That would be more like a V-cell. Like, Luffy's like... Or like
that's true. He's like
or a U-cell, like unintentionally celibate. Like, he doesn't even know what he's doing, but he's doing it.
There's got to be one that's like... I'm trying to think of like autist cell, an A cell or something. Like, he literally doesn't even understand the concept.
No, incel does mean that. I just realized, like, talking about Arlong, she would either, like... I'm thinking Nami's all about money.
Yep.
She's all about money. Are they going to be best friends or worst enemies? What do you think?
Oh my God. They're going to be worst enemies because Nami doesn't like... This person, could they be a boss fight for Nami? That's possible.
I was assuming because Nico Robin would be there, that it would be like the boss fight for her. In a sense,
like this person could have a devil fruit. We don't know. They could have anything going on.
I don't want her to have a devil. I like the idea that she's just so
I agree.
Gifted in her beauty that she manages to make everyone go insane and give them all her money.
Oh God, money. Dude, what if? Oh my God, what if, I'm just saying this is something that Oda's been doing a little bit more recently. What if Oda like introduces next chapter? Wow, it was so amazing that she ate the courtesan fruit. That's why she's such a powerful. Wow, she's so good at that because of her devil fruit, you guys.
It was the prostitute fruit.
It's the pussy fruit. It just, that feel when the pussy too good. Personified as a devil fruit. Oh, I just love this character.
Surely devilish. It's so devilish, that
that's
fruit.
so true. She ate the real devil fruit. Femininity. Dab. Checkmate, atheist. Anyway, I like her a lot. She's fun. I can't wait to see more with her. This is cool. She's cool. She's like, I should despise her more than like anyone, but she's just interesting. I don't know. All right. Anyway. So these guys are just crying and bleeding on the ground and shit. And they get arrested by the police.
Not only
for
were
interesting
they,
reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only were they like knocked down, they are being exiled from the city because they have no wealth.
Yeah, for no other reason than that. We don't want poor fucks in the capital. Get the hell out of here. I'm into it. This is the kind of place I want to live.
I'm really interested in like Komurasaki's backstory because it's probably really tragic.
Probably. I mean, nobody becomes a prostitute by choice. Well, for the most part.
Yeah, but this idea that like people without wealth have no right to live in the capital. I could imagine someone who becomes a courtesan is a woman who maybe is not born into wealth, but is if they're pretty enough, they're brought to the wealthy people, and she's been living a life like that, and she's just learned how to manipulate people to get what she wants, and this is how she's become the most big, the tallest.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Nami's backstory in that when we first meet Nami, we just like know that she's like greedy and loves treasure, and she seems just like, kind of a vapid bitch. But then we learn that it's because of a very good reason. She needs fucking money to like free her people from Arlong and shit. And I mean, could be a similar sort of thing. That'd be an interesting parallel.
I don't really want her to like have a reason for getting money. I want her to be like a damaged freak who is thinks this is okay and just will do it forever.
I want that too.
Which would make her a good pirate, and I would like to see her further.
I want her to be a boss fight for. I want Robin to literally assassinate people in this arc, but I want Nami to get a boss fight. That's what I want. That's my wish list for this arc.
Dude,
against
what about
this
a three-way?
character.
What about a three-way cat fight,
Whoa,
guys?
it's just that Robin's just too strong. She would just. It's
snap
just weird
her neck.
to just snap her fucking neck. That's what she would do. She's weird. Her powers are too good. Sometimes, then not effective at all other times. Although, I'm just saying, if there was a character... Yeah, go on.
Like Robin's just in the room as a geisha, just snaps her to like, be gone, thought. That's the end of that.
That's the one. If there was a character... If Robin's devil fruit, or her exact power, was given to a male protagonist of a shonen series, like, that there would be things like... I don't know, like, he figured out a power to put, like, 6 arms on his one arm when he punches to do, like, 6 times super punch or, giant attacks. Like, it's just, a lot of it's just who Robin is. She's, like, a sexy assassin lady. It just, like, Oda, there's just a thing. Oda doesn't want to make her, like, a brute, even though her power is super useful and super versatile.
Yeah, the most brutish thing she's ever done is, like, make the giantess feet and crush people.
Ooh, do that to me, Robin, please.
Kill me in one strike.
Just do it. Snap my fucking neck. All right, well, anyway, moving on. So we get a little flash. We're back in Kuri Amagasa Village, that first place where we found the Big Nose and Otama. And here's Momo and Tama talking about stuff. Momo's training and stuff.
Momonosuke is swinging a sword and hitting a thing, and he's talking about his sister Hiyori.
His own.
And he hasn't heard anything about Hiyori's death, and he assumes that he would like to believe that she's still alive.
Yep.
And he wants to train to become strong so that he can protect her if Orochi were to find out about her.
Oh, that's cute.
So that's cute, but I was wondering why this right after Komurasaki is
That is the question, isn't it?
Hiyori?
So the obvious assumption would be that, like, Oda is doing this on purpose to, like, draw a parallel. And I'm going to say that's fairly likely that they are, in fact, the same. I feel like I feel like what Oda might be doing here is, like, he shows us Komurasaki, whatever. Like, we don't know her backstory. We know that she's a bad person. And at the end, we get this one little thing of Momo talking about his sister who disappeared, and we don't know where she is. Like, I feel like there's a juxtaposition about, like, how evil and wicked Komurasaki is versus, like, the pure, innocent Momo who just, like, wants to protect his sister. Like, to show, like, how she's been corrupted. I'm going to say it's a strong likelihood that she is, in fact, that lady. But we obviously don't know for sure. Could be anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite... I don't think it's quite on the level of being so obvious that it could be an obvious misdirect.
Yeah.
So I feel like it is just going to be like this.
You know, after my experiences with Whole Cake Island, I'm not going to overestimate the complexity with which Oda is writing his story. Personally, I'm just saying my chips are down. I think that Hiyori is Komurasaki. I'm going to put it at like 80% likelihood. That's how I feel.
What do you think's going to happen when he finds out that she's a big bitch?
There's going to be conflict between him and her. Like, she'll probably stay bad, and Oda will, like, you know, toy with our feelings. Like, oh my god, him and his sister, they don't like each other. She's bad now, and she doesn't like him. But by the end of the arc, something will, like, whatever. She'll get punched, or, like, the bad guys will be beaten, and she'll be like, oh, I was only acting this way because I had to survive in this world. You know, which is every bitch's excuse, but nonetheless is a fair point. So, yeah, I just think she'll be redeemed over the course of the arc, and they'll be best friends. It's definitely not confirmed. It's absolutely not confirmed. But that's just what I think is going to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, nothing we talk about speculatively is confirmed. But
that's true. That's true. Also, it looks like Otama's blushing a little bit. I think she's got a little crushy crush on Momo here. Then again, maybe she is a crushy crush on his vast wealth when he becomes the fucking shogun. Maybe that's what she's into. The fucking hypergamy, man. They start it young. She's just trying to move up in social status. These damn thoughts, man.
Off he goes again.
There I go. Hey, did you notice that Momo's eyebrows are like dotted lines? Has that always been the case? What's going on with that?
Maybe he shaved them to be cool.
Well, it worked. Damn, what a badass. Okay, well, anyway, that's it. So he's just like, we're gonna find out Hiyori, or rather, he's like, it's a good thing that I don't know where Hiyori is, because if I knew, Orochi would probably know, and if Orochi knew, he would target her. Once we defeat Orochi and win the war, then I'll find Hiyori, and that'll be fun. And that's the end of the chapter.
Yeah.
There it is.
Pretty good.
So, I had a lot of fun reading this chapter. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
You could almost say I'm a fan of One Piece.
Almost. I'm not a fan of anything except, you know, cool breezes. You know, like a fan
there
provides.
It is. There's the obvious joke. I
good
cast
chapter.
You into the fucking pits of hell for that one.
Well, okay. But luckily
Merry
I got
Christmas.
my fan to keep me cool, so I'll be fine. Breeze. Okay, there we are, people. The end of the chapter. I liked it.
Remember,
it's very good.
Merry Christmas. Your first present is to present us with Patreon money.
The Podcast Pirates.
The Pro D-Cast.
Let me double check that shit. I always forget if there's a the or not. Okay.
I think it has a the, yes.
I think it does. Okay, pulling it up. No, wait. Wait. The Podcast It's in the description, goddammit. Okay, but it is the Podcast Pirates. Okay, there you go. Patreon.com/thepodcastpirates. Join it and get a color. You know, be a cool guy. Stake your claim in this world. Support your favorite pirates. Us. And then also, join the Discord down below and talk about One Piece. It's a fun time. It's good. Join the race war. It's raging, and we're going to win it. Us being the capitalists. The only color that really matters is green. Are we actually green in the server? I think we should be. Oh my god, we are. Yes. Okay, that's perfect. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. Well done. Well, I've got nothing else. Any final points?
No, it's just good. I like One Piece.
Okay, thanks for being here, people. I had fun. I think there's no new chapter next week. I believe it's like the New Year thing, and I think they skip an issue. But even if they are here, I'm not going to be here because I'm going to be off on my own adventure on an island for a week. So I'm going to take the little tugboat, and I'm going to go scoot out, and I'll be back in time for our next recording session, whenever that is. All right. Great. See you then, folks. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful time. Bye.
Goodbye.